Beautiful morning. It's Wednesday, August 3rd, Southern Connecticut. It's absolutely a gorgeous day this morning. It was probably just around 8 o'clock or so. And I may be running into a little more road traffic here this morning because of people on their way to work. Last few rides that I've been taking, I've been actually getting on the road right around 6 a.m. primarily just to beat the heat, but because I'm not dealing with that this morning, I decided to leave at around 8 o'clock, which is typically when I start my rides. So in this case, I've had my coffee, a little breakfast, off and running. On today's ride, I'm going to be talking about upgrades to your bike and upgrades to your kit, and maybe even upgrades to your riding habits and routines. So upgrades can take many forms. And there are many reasons for upgrades, some of which are to help improve your equipment itself. Sometimes it's just a personal thing. Upgrades can be very minor, like changing the brake pads on your brand new entry-level bike because the brake pads that came with it are not of really high quality and you just want something a little bit better. Or upgrades can be as major as, okay, I'm getting myself a brand new bike. That's a major upgrade. But I wanted to talk about some of the very basic and typical upgrades that I think in general just about everybody makes when they buy a road bike. In case you haven't guessed it, what I'm generally talking about here is your saddle, your seat. Very few people who buy a road bike stick with the saddle that comes with the bike. It's pretty unlikely that the standard saddle on a bike is going to suit you. But then again, I think it might also depend a lot on the bike that you buy. A very entry-level road bike, as I have the experience of purchasing and dealing with, the saddle left a lot to be desired. Higher end bikes that cost $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. I'm pretty sure you're going to get the saddle you want with that bike through your local bike shop. But if you're an entry-level guy, or in some cases not, I know some people that I follow on Strava who ride some pretty nice bikes, who in fact are looking to upgrade or change their saddle, hoping to find something a little more suitable. And that kind of leads to the next topic of why you do want to upgrade certain components of your bike. Again, on the saddle, what we're talking about is purely comfort. You're trying to find something that really suits you, that's comfortable to ride, fits your body style, and makes your bike all that more enjoyable to get on and ride and spend more time on the bike going greater distances. So in terms of saddles, ideally what you want to be able to do is work with the local bike shop, have them recommend saddles to you. They have their own metrics for determining that. But primarily, they're going to put you in one or two categories to begin with, obviously, men's and women's. And the next thing that they should do is they should measure your sit bones to determine what's the proper width saddle for you. And that's a starting point. After that point, I think it really becomes a matter of choice. What feels really comfortable to you, or is something that you just can't possibly sit on for any length of time. As I said, somebody I follow on Strava who rides a lot has recently been going through that same exercise. She has been working with her local bike shop, and the advantages of doing that, as I said, is technically they can help you get you in the ballpark in terms of what saddle they believe may work for you, but much more importantly, typically a good local bike shop will have programs in place where they lend you saddles to try and ride, put it on your own bike, get you set up for proper fit, proper riding position, and let you have the saddle for a length of time and let you really give it a good workout, a good trial period, and find what works best for you. Of course, there are people like me who go the long way around and say, okay, what looks good to me, what fits for me? Buy it either directly from the local bike shop or buy it online. Get it home, put it on, ride with it. And if you get lucky, it works out, you got your saddle. But if it doesn't, like me, you decide, okay, let me buy another one and try that one. So ideally what you want to do, in my estimation, is work with a local bike shop, have them help you out, and they do provide a lot of helpful services. Find a saddle that works for you.